I think the other real question is going to be, how am I supposed to get the... How am I intended to get the, Santa Claus outfit? Good old Santos L. Claus. Saint Nicholas. You know, if I want to actually say his real name. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think right now. The festive outfit is one that is certainly pretty different as far as a unlock goes. Perhaps it'll be the same thing here as well. I don't know. I suppose we'll see soon enough. And by soon enough, I mean, somebody will just tell me. I mean, it is not really the sort of thing where I generally have to worry about unlocking, figuring out how to unlock things just by going and throwing a hunter's grenade against every single enemy in the game. Not that stopped me from doing that before. That's actually something that has come up quite a few times. Bringing a hunter's grenade all the way to the hand of the king, whipping it at him, and then just, you know, hoping that I might have something show up. Ooh, I saw that. I didn't. Never mind. Could have swore I saw. Oh, hey, everybody. So today I want to do something with the outfit. Something with this dumb outfit, which is apparently, thankfully, unlocked in the beta version now. However, I don't really know exactly what. If we're going for winter-themed things, the only thing I got left to do that's ice-themed is the ice grenade and the ice bow. I was thinking ice bow, but I don't know. What do you like? What do you all think? Got any opinions? Got any cool, hot opinions? I am entirely made out of ears. It is a horrible, painful existence. Nice. Doc, your voice is used for sleep. Apparently, including immediately right now, considering you put a period in the middle of that sentence. Curiouser and curiouser. Good. I'd like to fancy myself a, what hit me there? I'd like to fancy myself an ASM artist. Why not both? Freezy Boy Run? I mean, they don't really synergize well together. It's just kind of, you know, that would be full on memery, and I don't really know if I'm quite especially with a new update now, which isn't beta, by the way. Now you can see the Malaise update right on screen there. Then I just started up normal mode again. Yeah, it isn't beta now, but thankfully they did allow you to just have the snowman costume unlocked. So I don't know. It's just, yeah, like I was saying. No, I've definitely already done ice shards too, right? I'm fairly certain I've already done. Yeah, I got good damage out of it. It was a good run. Okay, so no, that's already done ice crossbow. I remember that one well. Already done frost blast. That would be the one that would make the most sense. Oh, I'm glad I'm able to catch you live. I'm glad to finally be here. Hey, it's I mean, I've been taking like a couple days off for no real reason, actually. So it's like, this was sort of like a spur of the moment thing just because I haven't updated in a little while. Get some sort of run going on here. Just freeze meme stuff. I mean, look, I think like Ice Bow is a good choice. Ice Bow is also something that doesn't really need to have correct statage to scale well. But like, yeah, the other one, Ice Grenade is just, it's redundant. And no fire, opposite day. Well, I mean, the dumbest one that we could do is Fire Blast, which is still yet to... Well, I mean, I've attempted it a couple times, but, yeah. Ice Bow and Fire Blast. No, that's stupid. Shut up, me. But, no, it really does not work out too well. Although, no. I also got to go figure out what drops Katana. I mean, I think we all have a very good idea. Exchanging explosive crossbow image, they did. And now no longer looks like Mattel presents the Nerf explosive crossbow. Which I don't know, good or bad thing, depending on your perspective. Or I guess maybe more specifically, it no longer looks like the Lakers present the explosive crossbow with that gold and purple design. Swarm because real Frosty had children following him. You know, we do have like there's a snowman suit that I could also use for a dumb for one of these dumb showcase runs. I just have absolutely no idea what to use with it. Whatever. Let's start up the game here. We can figure that one out later. Melt your happy snowman face by accident. I mean, to be fair, this is also one of the few times that I do actually have a face in the game. More often than not, it's taken up by the point of light within a cloud of smoke. Weapon showcase? Yeah, I guess we're doing the ice bow. Ice bows? Well, here. Let me go start up the actual recording. Also, just, real quick. All right, chat, let's get weird. What? No, I don't think you understood what I was doing. I was taking off my work clothes. So how's that for weird? Anyway. Yeah. All right, let's get this one started up right now. Ice shards. I definitely done ice shards, though. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, let's start this one up. By the way, is sound good for the game? I turned it down recently, and I think it might still be a little bit low. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna go put on some clothes. It's actually kind of cold in here. Okay, that's better. You can't hear it? What, me putting on clothes? Anyway. That's horny post. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I mean, here, I can just... How's this sound? Sound okay? Ice bow? Yep, that's the plan, at least. By the way... Oh, really? I wonder what drops stuff. Yeah, does sound good? Okay, yeah, so I turned it down quite a bit in my earballs because it was just, kind of loud on my end, so I couldn't really remember exactly how the level of stuff that I had here, the level of sound that I had when I was previously playing Dead Cells here. Okay, sounds good then. All right. Let's start this up in 5, 4, 3. Actually, wait. Let me make sure that I have enough space on my hard drive. I just cleaned it out. It should be fine, but... Oh, yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Yeah. What do you do is work? I am a file clerk at a law firm. That's it. So basically, I was wearing business casual there. Now I just have on a t-shirt. Because basically, I've just been... whatever. Let's actually get on with the whole run that I'm doing here today. Okay, let's start this one up. Okay. So that's 5, 4, 3, 2. If I'm going to be using one of these wacky outfits, the ideal partner should have been the ice bow. God damn it. He's doing a corpo play. Corpo? Underwear is business casual? I would hope I can only hope so. All right. Okay, let's start this in 5, 4, 3, 2. Give my girlfriend Monica a shout out. Hey, Monica. I see that Zipper has a little bit of you in his life. By his side. It's all you need. And that's your Lou Bega reference for the night. Anyway. Okay. Cyberpunk reference. Oh, man. Now, like... Maybe I'll talk a bit about Cyberpunk during the course of the run. Or maybe I shouldn't, considering the opinions I have on it. No, it's not a procrastination stream. Shut up. Okay. Okay. So the obvious weapon to pair up with the Snowman outfit would have been Frost Blast, but unfortunately I've already done that run, so we got Ice Bow today. Ice Bow is, I mean, it is a weapon maybe with a more interesting history than actual usage, because it used to be one that was so completely useless back in the day that it was just completely disregarded as any kind of... for any kind of blah, blah, blah. Oh, Ice Bow. Yep, it's just Ice Bow. Look, I don't really have a whole lot of... It's either that or Ice Grenade. What do you want here? You see the pyrotechnics change? What did they change it? You're wasting perfectly good hard drive space. You can always clear it up. What are you talking about? Okay. Okay. Let's start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, etc. Oh boy, this is going to be like this for a while. Well, it always is. I'm actually playing the old version where Ice Bow was good. How far back do you have to go? That would be like the Forge update. Everyone shut up for the intro. You think I save pornography? Who saves pornography? Okay. Yes, you feel so cool. Yeah, here, we'll start out with that. Okay. Just in time for the holiday season, it's the coolest run around, which probably should have been using Frost Blast, but since I've already done that run, we got Ice Bow today. Ice Bow is, well, it's actually a pretty uninteresting weapon, all things considered. It freezes enemies and is otherwise a bow. Nice, fast shooting, hits a really, really long range compared to its brethren. No. It's stupid. Version 0.0 is as hard as 5 boss cell? I don't know, I feel like you just get like a good couple grenades and they'll just carry you through the game, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've tried to actually play that. Bro, the coldest run around. Yeah. Alright, how are we even gonna do this? Okay. Alright. Ugh. Gotta actually do a real run here. Pyrotechnics is now brutality scaling? I mean, I guess it is damage over time, but still, that's a weird choice. What's cooler than being cool? It's ice cold. Oh man, that's a good way to start out the episode. Let's do that one. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. And that's why I'm using the Ice Bow today. Even though I should probably be using Frost Blast, but what can I say? I've kind of already done that run. Also, somebody did say that apparently pyrotechnics is brutality scaling. Huh. That has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to see that because I saw it in one of the tubes here. Well, anyway, Ice Bow is a simple weapon. Freezes enemies, has a much larger range than Frost Blast. Significantly less cooldown, of course, than the Ice Grenade. But aside from that, mostly an uninteresting weapon. I think that the real stuff to talk about with it is the fact that it has quite the history behind it compared to a lot of weapons. All the way back in the OG version of the game being totally useless because it was extremely slow, and even with that extra range, it did not make it compete with the Frost Blast at all. Eventually getting changed up to being much faster, and then of course being able to pierce and hit at a huge range. And additionally, back in the day when there was still damage reduction on some weapons, any sort of like utility weapon would give you like a flat damage reduction rather than having a a lot of extra damage as it would as you scale up weapons these days. So the ice bow was just a simple way to get a good amount of crowd control while also making sure that you were staying at that 80% damage reduction cap that you really wanted to be at back in the day, because otherwise enemies were hitting real hard. But then, of course, they took away the damage reduction, turning Ice Bow back into, well, it's fine. I don't know, for most survival runs, and especially for tactics, I think I would rather have something that would do a little bit of extra damage rather than crowd control. And additionally, it is much easier to use Ice Grenade for its huge range comparatively. So, I don't know. I mean, it's still probably pretty good. The ability to hit an enemy across the map and freeze them in place, slow them down for a while, everything, all the niceties that you get out of using anything that freezes is good and all, but I don't know if it's necessarily better than just about anything else you could be using the second slot. Same sort of issue that I had all the way back with the Fire Blast, of course, where sometimes I just wonder, I don't know, how valuable is crowd control? Maybe in this latest version of Dead Cells it's actually quite good, because, you know, you're a little bit more incentivized to either run very fast past enemies, where freezing can be quite useful, or killing everything, which more troublesome enemies being able to freeze them in place is going to be very helpful. There's a lot of things to think about and a lot of things to be experimenting around with, but for right now I actually gotta get some kind of a run working. Cluster Grenade? I don't know. That is... Now that it's survival scaling, it is kind of tempting, but how about protecting you from the blaze for 10 seconds? If I get like a lot of... You know, this is a good thing to pair up with Heart of Ice, of course, for cooldown reduction. If I just constantly have this on, will I be entirely protected from melees? No, it does not appear that I will be. That said, that was worth trying. I guess that's sort of a artifact from earlier updates now that the current one is in... The melees update is in beta, meaning that, well, I'm gonna have to start getting used to this thing, I suppose. And as much as I would like the Rampart, how do I... What's the button you need to hit to switch to the backpack? Yeah, I should have the backpack, right? Did they change that up or something? Because I haven't... I've been sort of busy playing other video games as of late, so I haven't really been checking out some of the new stuff with Dead Cells. I'm sorry. I know you were my first love, Dead Cells, but I just had to go play a big grinding game. Rip no backpack? Oh, what? They got rid of it? Aw, lame. I kind of like the change up they had there. Oh, it's a meta upgrade. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Well, that's unfortunate, though. You need to unlock it. Well, dang. I'm glad they didn't get rid of it, though. I was worried there for a second when people were saying, rip backpack. Because I like the idea. Well, I guess I'm not going to be doing it in 5-cell mode now, am I? Yeah, whatever. Let's keep moving on here. I'm a little bit disappointed that Tonic didn't quite pan out in the way that I wanted to. That said, it should still be good for a lot of things right now. Alternate weapons to increase attack speed. Yeah, still kind of interesting to think about, but I don't know. I mean, I would be able to alternate between like Ice Bow and, you know, any like melee weapon pretty easily. Something to consider. I'll take it in the next area, because obviously I do think that Heart of Ice is going to be way more useful, like ASAP, compared to Kill Rhythm. We'll see. But certainly that is, that is one that would really benefit from like back and forth, because unlike say Frost Blast, for example, I do believe Ice Bow still does damage even when enemies are frozen. So yeah, maybe even give a little bit of bleeding if I get enemies that unfreeze start to bleed. I don't know. I mean, especially I think it's because one of the major nerfs to this item that came about as a result of a bunch of updates was just, well, shorter freeze time. kind of unfortunate, but if I'm going to be switching back and forth here for kill rhythm, that might not matter too much. Besides, enemies no longer gain permanent resistance. Okay, come on now. Enemies no longer gain permanent resistance to getting hit by... Now, come on. Any sort of crowd control effect, so it won't be nearly as bad, I think. Change up Scythe Claw, lower DPS, but it's much faster. Ah, come on. The super high DPS was what made Scythe Claw. I loved it. Pour one out for OG Scythe Claw, everybody. Too good to last. Can't say I'm surprised, though. All right. Hopefully I can find some sort of hunk of cheese around here, because I would really, really very much like that at this point. I mean, I guess this is probably better than Ice Grenade for right now. Not like I'm really getting too much usage out of that. Broadsword is not your friend. It is one that I'm being a little bit too careless with, so I should probably switch up to something that doesn't rely on big combos for its DPS. Because that's going to be something, especially if I do end up taking kill rhythm, that will be bad for me. As it is, though, second that I'm able to find... Oh, boy, we got enemy respawning. Second that I'm able to find any sort of healing, I should be totally okay. And I think it's going to be happening sooner than later. Oh, no, tonic is broken. Ah, come on now. Yep, tonic is broken. Everybody, I'm sorry to say right now that tonic, unfortunately, has left the building. Yeah, it's not what I wanted to do, but, like, man. More spam than run and plan? I mean, I would call it run, but keep your head about you, which is ironic because you don't have one. Yeah, it is super not working. Is that... Oh, boy. Ice theme? I mean, look, we got these cool ice outfits. I also want to do something with the Santa outfit, but it's not... I have to figure out how to unlock it first, and then, yeah, the tonic is just super broken. I'm very sad about that. Yeah, I have to figure out how to unlock the Santa run first, and then I have to figure out what would actually be an appropriate thing to use with the Santa outfit. I mean, as we all know, the traditional Santa weapon is a bazooka, but such a thing does not exist in Dead Cells. Very nice. So, not really too much I can do about that. I guess the second... If they decide to, like, introduce a gigantic burlap sack weapon, that would be something. I don't know, hit enemies with it, and if you, like, hold down to charge, you throw out foodstuffs, like the ice and electricity combination in Kirby 64 Crystal Shards. My favorite combination in that game. Now, would the items that you throw out be themed after the food that you had, the current food style that you had? Of course it would. You don't even need to ask that. But, no, I don't know what else. The pan? Pan's probably pretty closest to having the refrigerator power-up that I just described. Everybody look forward to Santa run with the pan next time, I guess. War Spear, I mean, I think War Spear is a little bit better than this. It's easier to certainly, like, throw out and then combo, throw out combo. Like, look at that, see? There's something there. How am I doing today? I'm feeling pretty I'm not doing great in the game. I'm feeling good otherwise. A little bit tired. Been hard at work. Playing video games. Look, I've been playing video games a lot. It's just... Should this surprise you at all? I just wanted to do a whole lot of fun... I just wanted to do a good grind game recently. No, it's not Cyberpunk. Actually playing Graveyard Keeper, which I'm enjoying quite a bit. But yeah, it is pretty much, I do like setting up all the automation and blah, blah, blah. Okay, no, it's just... Why is that slot just totally broken? Oh, this is not good at all. Don't forget to use the ice bow for reasons. I was just doing a whole bunch of stuff. I guess I've also been watching other people play Cyberpunk, which has been interesting. Kino has much larger part in that game than I thought he would. Like, I thought he was just going to be a major, you know, like the Lance Vance of the game. But no, he's like actually the main character almost. So, yeah, I don't know. Did you get to Messenger yet? I got, well, I mean, I think next up, hey, I'll take that. Why? What did I do to anger you, Dead Cells? No spoilers? I didn't say there's no spoilers. I'm just saying that Keanu Reeves has a much larger role in that game than I thought. That's it. I hate this. Yes. Motion twin, fix your game, etc. We all know. We know the drill by now. Anyway. I mean, the other thing, of course, that I've been... Okay, this is not going to go in the... This is not going to go in the actual episode, but I gotta say, with Cyberpunk, I am kind of disappointed that, you know, they made like a whole big deal about being able to customize your genitals, and it's like... you can only have one dick, and it's only a human dick, and it can't be the size of your arm. I gotta say that it's like, man, that is... Like, if we're making such a big deal out of it, and the whole transhumanist, like, theming in the game, you would think that you could be, like, 90% penis or something. You know? Like, look, we have full-on cyberpunk nonsense. I should be able to play as, like, a gigantic cat centaur with 6 breasts that are all larger than my entire head, plus 2 penises, and an udder, and that udder is actually going to be... Oh, let's just say that the testicles and udder are actually the exact same thing. And then I should also be able to be, like, fat, hairy, and pregnant, and everything. It's like, that's the sort of thing that I would expect out of the nonsense. Oh, and the penises would be prehensile. That's the sort of thing that I would expect out of the nonsense. Instead, it's like all we got from the game was, oh, you can have one penis. You can be a guy with a vagina. And I slap that vagina out of their hand, and I'm like, no. Unless I can make that vagina so large that when I'm wearing yoga pants, it looks like a spider mouth. I don't want none of your nonsense. So yeah, basically the modding scene is going to have to step up to do what CD Projekt wouldn't. Freaking Cyberpunk did better than... Cyberpunk. Saints Row did better than that. Anyway, I didn't just go on a big rant. Okay, continuing on with the game. That said, I don't know if I'm gonna actually play that game myself. Like I said, I still haven't played Witcher 3 has been on my list to do for quite a while, so we're gonna have to wait on that, I think, for some time here, if I ever end up playing it. Seems like it's probably a good idea. Leave it to CD Projekt to maybe like iron out some of the bugs I've been hearing about. I'm still very disappointed that I do not have both of my slots right now. That is like a serious problem. Okay. Yes, the very fast usage of the ice bow is really going to come in handy here, I think, compared to just about anything else. If I can get some sort of piercing, that's also going to be quite good. All right. Oh, boy. Should I just, like... Maybe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like, return to the title screen, get back into the game, and then... Yeah. See if that happens to fix it. Because I'm still not entirely sure what's going on here. Yes, it did. Okay, good. A little bit worrying, because I really did not want to have to deal with that sort of nonsense throughout the... throughout this run here. Double ammo might not be a bad idea right now, just saying. Rhythm and Bazooki, I guess it doesn't really work quite as well as I would want it to. Sort of weird. I can see this working, though. I can see this sort of combination working. I just need a better item. Certainly something that is good and colorless is what I'm looking for. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Amy. For the bits. Apparently, some emotes that came from that. Okay, okay. Come on, can I at least get rid of... There, good. Do I have... I don't have extra damage on frozen targets with the bomb, but that might be something to look for a little bit later on. Oh, having that whole glitch happen at the start of the run kind of messed up my whole rhythm. Also just taking way too much damage, but, you know. No surprise that taking damage in a game like Dead Cells is bad. Is generally detrimental to your health. Okay, as it is though, I'm gonna zoom on out of here. Forget about this nonsense. I am just going to ice bow my way through anything that I feel might be an issue. If only I had piercing though. Pierce all enemies would be quite good right now. Oh boy, oh boy. Did you? Where do you unlock the backpack? No idea. I didn't actually know that you need to unlock the backpack until people told me about it. So that's going to be something I have to figure out later. In the meantime, I think traditional route, as I was doing last time, same idea here. Tonic was changed so it only activates cooldown once the effect's finished. However, it's incredibly bugged and it doesn't happen. So it was Tonic that did that. All right, anybody watching at home, look out for that. Seems like it might be important. Let's just take astronomy for right now and hope for the best, I guess. Costs 120 cells to unlock, and it's just unfortunate that I can't even see that right now because, you know, 5-cell mode. You ain't unlocking anything in 5-cell mode, unfortunately. But at the same time, that's just how it is. Undead Archer, oh boy. Something so low level that it does not even appear in 5-cell mode unless you get the special spawns like that. Speaking of which, Malaise is getting kind of up there, eh? Yeah, didn't quite get the... I don't know, I was focused too much on the Thorny, didn't even notice the Slimeling sneaking up behind me. Ain't that always how it goes? I think I'd take a Death Orb at this point. I think I would actually be pretty happy seeing a Death Orb. God, the snowman running on the wall is very goofy. Okay. This is going to be rough. Spawns are coming in fast and furious, Tokyo Drift, so I'm going to have to look at this. Okay. Got a slasher that got kind of messed up there. Cool. Thank you, game, I guess. What? How much do I need to do to get rid of you here? Wow, that guy had so much health. Oh, great. Yeah, I still don't have a good, like a good main hand weapon as of just yet. And certainly not having a shield is a problem. Oh, Thorny turned around. As much as you want to avoid Nutcracker, I don't want to avoid Nutcracker. Nutcracker didn't appear. There was a Nutcracker there. I think it would have worked out at least moderately well. It's just, yeah. And nothing here is even survival scaling. Man. Really giving me nothing here to work with now, are you? Like these streams because I'm not nearly stressed enough with my own runs. I mean, certainly if I get some better runs going, it'll be better. Also, just like the most amazing starts here, too. All right, all right. Come on, shouldn't be too difficult to get back there. It's just, frustrated that I lost that. Though I suppose, as it is, we're already probably going to be doing a whole lot of editing in this episode, so I guess it's not too bad, really. Why are Sandals tactics? A very good question that I do not have an answer to. Can I just, like, get a weapon that's not War Spirit Broadsword at the beginning? Oh, boy. Where were you last week? I told you I was playing a lot of Dungeon, or not Dungeon Keeper, Graveyard Keeper. Now that's it. Unlock the backpack already? You say that as if this... Hey, here we you say that as if I am purposely choosing not to. I don't know. I don't have the backpack yet. You gotta unlock it. It's an unlockable sort of thing. You could stream that too. Do people really want to see a grind game as I just described it? I don't know. I feel like it would be poorly received. Like, I remember people, I remember how much people were complaining about, like, oh, wait, you know, I just put a tonic in my backpack again, completely forgetting how it totally does not work. That's not a good idea. Yeah, I remember people during the Forager streams. Not a big fan. Can't you make a full unlock save? It's no longer in alpha. It's, the update is now in beta, so... that's not what I meant to do. Update is now in beta, so I can't just have a full unlock anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only a very brief stun, though, comparatively. Now. No. What about Grindia? I didn't do the grinding on screen in Grindia. Besides, that's not really a grind game. It is... That's an action RPG that has grinding elements. Like, games like Forager and Graveyard Keeper are way more like, you know, do task and then do next task. Repeat ad nauseum. I'm missing a scroll. Okay, and done. There we go. Abuse shop and ground pound. I don't need to go into that level of cheesiness yet. Not yet. Still got to go make sure that I switch out the tonic for something else till Motion Twin can fix that one up. Unfortunate, but you play the game, etc. How to get the backpack? I can't get the backpack, though. I'm in 5-cell mode. I can't do it. Oh, no. Yes, we want to see Doc grinding. Oh, yeah. Go grind until I get a shower of blue points. What are you talking about? Like, you know what it is. I don't have to explain this to you. I come hear your rant. Grind stream, no problem. Like I said, people weren't a big fan of the... Here, how about I just go get gastronomy right now? People weren't a big fan of Forager. I don't think they would be a big fan of this. Hey, Tim W2 Sleep. What are banned items? Currently Tesla turret and maybe Hokuto's bow. I'm not entirely sure. But Tesla turret absolutely is. So, even if that appears as a colorless, I can't take it. Those are kind of the only ones that I'm looking at right now. Also, you want to hear me rant about the lack of imagination in Cyberpunk and how I should be able to have a penis that is also a giant snake that spits out eggs as if it were a large ovipositor? I'm just saying that there's so many more things that they could have done that they didn't. William Gibson would be very sad. And by would be, I mean, it's not like he's dead. What am I saying? I could probably just go ask him on Twitter right now. And be like, hey, yo, Willie G, what's up with the lack of penises? He's like, I know, right? Are you going to revisit it for Bloodless? I was considering that, but I don't know. I mean, I played that game a lot when it came out. So I don't know if I'm all like, oh, yeah, let's go in for a second dip on Bloodstained. I just kind of feel like, yeah, no, I like did 100% of all of the quests and like the grinding out of stuff. I got like Jeebel's glasses and everything that I just sort of feel like, no, I don't even know if like another character would be enough to pique my interest. I need like a sequel or something to that game at this point. Snake penis egg is atypical? Is it? I mean, it's a snake penis ovipositor. Anyway. Oh, an ovipositor is a it's sort of like a tendril used by some animals to lay eggs. That's not the enemy I wanted to hit. You know that. Got done cooking eggs. Oh. Just an interesting thing to be said there. Well, anyway, oh, so tentacle porn? I don't really like tentacles all that much, if I'm being honest. Like, not really into it. I don't know. I don't have anything against it. It's just, I don't know. It does not pique my interest. Oh my god, this thing taking so much damage. The amount of damage being taken here is big. I'm kind of surprised that y'all don't know about this stuff. I thought you people show us your search history. Well, here, I'll tell you what my search history is. It's looking up a bunch of weird Reddits to post instead of Discord links. Oh, okay, so the last thing you were looking for was Sexy Plains Reddit. Uh-huh. Care to explain? And it's like, what is there to explain? I think it's all very self-explanatory. Well, anyway. Finally, this chat is getting degenerate. It's clearly not enough. Okay, you know what? I will actually grab an upgrade for the ice ball right now. Self-explanatory. Yes, exactly. Look, I'm just saying that planes with big rockin' titties are a thing. Stop that right now. I wonder if that's like the thing they were using for the God, what am I? What's the name of it? The Shrieker? There was a dummied out enemy back in the day that could summon other enemies like that, kind of on a timer if you didn't kill it fast enough. Looking at these runs reduce my hope of beating 5-star mode. Like I said, it is just an adjustment period. I think once I really start to get used to it, it's going to be a lot more manageable. For right now, though, it is a little bit rough. Just a scoosh rough. Thank you. And... But yeah, I mean, it was also rough back when they first introduced 4-cell mode, when they first introduced melees and everything like that. It's a learning process, even if you are very used to the game otherwise. An off-stat fast melee weapon. I mean, it depends on if I'm going to be using a whole lot of the... Damn it. I cannot... There. And there. I mean, especially the whole thing with... Especially the whole thing with enemies moving faster. It's not great. Okay. All right. And, like, as soon as I get that whistle up, this should work out. You know, I'm just going to take this right now. Magnetic Grenade is not a bad item, but I don't think it's quite working in this run in the way that I want it to. so that is okay. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at the game. It's true. It is very obviously true. Spend too much time talking about egg laying. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. Oh, I would really like a... This is where I'd like a shield, actually. Or, again, something that just does piercing for this. Really hard on survival. I've had a lot of trouble with it, but the crossbows are good. And unfortunately, the crossbows I can't even use right now due to, of course, the whole the showcase run reasoning. Don't be ashamed playing custom mode with all mutations active and no curses. I mean, yeah, like, don't be ashamed playing custom mode at all. It's in the game for good reason. And really, it's like, it very much does not lock much of anything out from you, because Motion Twin knows. They know. They are fully aware that it's like, this is one pretty wacky game if you are choosing to go it completely vanilla. Is the random spawn on all boss cell? Well, I mean, Malaise only exists on 4 and 5 boss cells, so I think that's all the only points that you're going to be seeing it. That said, I don't know about, like, any other boss cell. Maybe there's something new that appeared there? This is called the Malaise update, after all. All right, back to YouTube mode. Okay, a little bit better item in form of the Nutcracker. Something that does extra damage against stunned enemies and everything. Yep, this one should be very effective. Unfortunately, not quite what I was looking for in terms of secondary items, but I suppose I will adjust as time goes on. Yeah, this is always the point in time when enemies start really... When you start to really feel those random spawns. Now that I have... big issues related to... Come on now. Big issues related to curses. Something that you never want to see, but you are going to have to deal with. Okay, then. But you are going to have to deal with. That was weird looking. Nah, not quite what I was looking for, but all I need is this guy to teleport up next to me. Whatever, that works. Curse gone. I haven't used 2 potion charges this time. It's already significantly better. I guess, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I technically should have started back up the episode in the next area, but you know what? Considering how unlikely it is that I'm going to even be doing the 5-cell spoiler area, let's just call this the appropriate bonus extra content to make up for that. Once again, I'd like to say I'm sorry, but I'm still very much adjusting to this level of difficulty. It is quite difficult. Good. Okay. If live stream, then just live stream chat. What, do you double over the Dead Cells stuff, or do you keep the audio recorded here? Unfortunately, I can't actually even get rid of the audio here. It is, like, baked into the... Due to the way that I record, it is baked into the video itself. Like, so what I would need to do is I would need to, like, go throw, I don't know, copyright-free jazz music over this if I wanted to do it post-commentary. Otherwise, the way I normally record is Audacity open in one window, and then... Good. Audacity open in one window, and OBS open in the other. And then I just kind of mix it so that if I feel like something is too low, or, you know, like there's some sort of issue with the audio, I can kind of, like, isolate it and fix it otherwise. Or if I want to, say, cut out embarrassing things, or, like, I don't know, if I get the sniffles or something, I don't know. It can happen. Or my microphone decides to go rogue and makes, like, a loud beeping sound. Like, I don't have to cut out that part of the audio entirely. I did see that thing there. Ah, no! Well, can't use that one then. All right. Yeah, I gotta say that it's like, I don't think Ice Bow is, like, very good. No, that's it. Ah, well. Kind of saw that coming, but unfortunately, you know, the whole thing is that I don't really have too much, 4 boss cell now? You know how these runs go, right? And there we are. There. I mean, really what I should do is I should just skip that second area instead of... Okay, but the backpack? Well, can I unlock the backpack here? Then no, we will never be unlocked. Did survival health get lowered? No, I just think that basically the malaise mechanic is very harsh. Is how I would say that. But like I said, it is a learning process. And eventually I'm going to get there. But until that point... Well, at least now I know that it's just like, yeah, I should just go... I did kind of die in the ossuary, so that's the point in time that I should be restarting the episode. Streamer, do what we tell you to do. No. Good. All right. Symmetrical Lance will be pretty good with that new mutation. Yeah, probably. Kind of a slow one, and it's like... Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. That said, I still think that something that's a little bit more... You know, off... or defensively focused would probably be good for me. Probably a neutral upgrade? Oh, no, that is definitely the... That is definitely the backpack for the... which mutation is it? The tactics mutation. There we are, and one more. Good. It's super hard to do mods in... Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Well, should I? I think I should probably just sell that one, actually. Keep the symmetrical lance for right now. And Rampart again, but I don't even have the backpack to throw that in there. Not that I would be using it too much anyway. It would just be with the actual survival mutation. So, yeah. Like, I can't just right-click on a person and be like, hey, make them a mod, unfortunately. From the patch bonus, the health point, scaling points of brutality and survival. Oh, also thank you, Ben Kodas. I almost missed that. Well, stack has a speed cap. Any weapon will benefit from fatal cadence. Yeah. I think that's probably very true. But it's like, you know, 20% is not a whole ton. I kind of like to see more than that. It's hard to say. What happened? I was gone. I died again. Hey. Ice Bolt plus Impaler? Yeah, but Impaler doesn't scale with survival. Or tactics. And it's like, I don't know if I would be taking tactics at this point in time either. Already somewhat difficult. Okay. Come on now. Nerf those mutations. Which one? Oh, the affixes with the backpack. Procking with a dodge roll only at 5 seconds. Well, that's not great. He's like constant supervision, apparently. Yeah, I mean, you know, but that's just because I'm your, you know, I'm your little pog champ, right? You know, it's me. I'm your widow pog champ, woo. What? Yeesh. Okay. Take that, actually. Even with the extra malaise, it's like, what does that matter at this point? I don't know what the extra malaise does, like, point by point. Are you sure that Impaler isn't scaling with tactics? They seem to have taken out most of the melee tactic scaling stuff, but it has been kind of wacky, so... I'm not going to say it's impossible that it's not. I just got a headache from that. What, the gameplay or me being your little PogChamp? Which, by the way, I did not see anybody saying that I was indeed. Come on. Didn't scale, but by the new definition, it should be in tactics. I don't know exactly what the new definition is, to be honest. I'm gonna have to go look that up or something. Was there no elite-specific critical affix? Those dum-dums? That would be nice. Something like that turns it into at least a moderate version of... the giant killer, which would be nice. I don't know. Certainly they have the ability to apply tactics to... By the way, extra damage on frozen target, Mushroom Boy, you're my new best friend. Because that's some pretty passive damage, too. Good, good. You're always my PogChamp. Oh, woo-woo. You know, come here and let me snuggy-wuggy you. Bleed and fire are brutality, and that's poison, electricity, and knockback are inherent to... Oh, knockback. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Even though, I mean, you know, of course, the knockback that you get on the Impaler is pretty minimal, but, you know, what are you going to do? Make Mushroom Boy go boom? What sort of bloodthirsty monster are you? A Sahoval. I'll take it. Nice fast weapon. Gonna ruin your life? I don't know how. Only briefing joining the dock is I'm doing something at the moment when I see a snowman wielding the symmetrical lance. It's like I had to do the snowman as the next run because this outfit is so stupid. Like just look at the wall climbing animation alone. Well, I can't really find any good examples of that around here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while. Like look at it. Look at it go. Okay. What I'm probably going to do is just, like, get that here. Ah, didn't get the elite in that. That's kind of what I was hoping for. And that said, now's about the point in time to start picking them off. Very nice. I'll take that, though. That's more health than what I'm working with right now. And also, already looking nicer. Oh, what's the walk animation? Yeah, I had somebody asking me about that before. I should actually do that. Anything following me? Pretty much the same thing. It's just, you know, snowmanified. As you do. Should have made the lower part of the snow. Oh, that would have been great. You're right. Also, what you should do is you should just throw out like a snowball instead of the homunculus rune. Yeah, just like full on like Metroid style. Yeah, if it's ass shakes. Well, I mean, I think the normal ass shakes when you climb a vine. You just usually don't really pay too much attention to it. As the normal character in Dead Cells does not have quite the donk. By the way, if you were thinking that in Cyberpunk you can make an ass this large, you definitely can't. Shameful. CD Projekt. Again, they made such a big fuss about how they were about how this is like some sort of revolutionary thing. Like Saints Row did more with it. Saints Row. Now, I like Volition, but let's be honest here. Are we really going to leave the Saints Row games as the high benchmark when it comes to character customization? And the answer is apparently yes. Okay, fine, then. And, okay. There we are. And if you think that you could have, like, 3 asses, nope, you definitely can't. how am I going to be able to recreate that one panel from the Parasite manga with what they're giving me right now? Chat, would you fuck the snowman skin? I mean, I'm not going to say it would be comfortable. I'm just saying that it's just, he's got a butt that don't quit and a very charming little top hat on. What doesn't it quit? I don't know. I don't understand the question. Anyway. Doc, please shut up. Also, he's got the cool carrot nose. Anyway. Which, I mean, all you got to do is just move that down two snowballs and we're in business, baby. Now, anyway, any other questions? Are you talking about nose customization? I mean, yeah, if you could turn your nose into a big penis and also your legs into a penis and your arms into... Hey, nice. And your arms into a penis... And, like, just kind of sprinkle penises all over your body. A light dusting of penises. Peni. Okay. See if I can't get past the curse here comparatively. Just turned in RQ and I might have made a bad decision. RQ? I don't know what that means. Yeah. Recently I watched some streamer whose nose has been hacked in CP. CP? Oh, Cyberpunk, of course. Oh boy, that was close. Thank you, Mushroom Boy. Once again, I knew that Mushroom Boy was going to actually be like a legitimately really great partner in crime during this entire thing. So I'm happy to see that. Because all I need to do is just like the freezing and everything gets such a big buff from that. Yeah, no, this is quite good. Like, look at that go. Okay, something to talk about when I get to the next area, certainly. Doc is a boomer. Yeah, I only know about snow crashes and androids dreaming of electric sheep, Johnny mnemonics. What's this new cyberpunk stuff? Oh, it's based off of the Cyberpunk Red? I never liked it too much. Too flashy. I only play Fatal, where I can give my character 5 dicks. Yeah, basically, I want to cosplay as Dan Aykroyd's character from Nothing But Trouble. So I need to have a penis nose. Once again, references that everybody on this channel 100% gets, no question. Oh, come on! Man, these things really do attack fast. Ghost in the Shell would come like another 10 years after that point. Snowman with a shovel. Yeah, that actually does make a lot of sense. You're right. Unfortunately, it's just like, for real though, the runs are like quite difficult right now. Oh, I don't even know what to say, but it's just like, yeah, shit's pretty tough. Maybe a tactics run? Well, I don't think I mean, I could try it, I suppose. But yeah, it's like this is actually like legitimately quite difficult, especially because I knew once like I said before, that the ice crossbow is not really a high tier weapon to be taken around. And when things are quite difficult, unfortunately, I'd like to take something different, but I don't have any high-tier weaponry left. I've kind of done everything that I can. I'm not even entirely sure what exploded there. Must have been a explosive crossbow bolt. Here we are. Okay. I got furthest with tactics in alpha. I mean, I can try, but unfortunately it's just like, yeah, I need to even get like a run that works with that. I don't know. Yeah, I've been recording for like almost an hour now, and it's like have yet to get past the third area. At least this is tactic scaling. Now, come on. Okay, nothing. All right, cool. Ah, man. You're gonna have to see how this goes, because it is still pretty rough. OP with the backpacks thing, and I also don't have a backpack right now either, so even if I was using the backpacks mutation, that would not make too much of a difference right now. All right. Just all these super good. Oh man, it's taking forever to kill anything. That said, the healing here, now that there's no more melees in the same way, and I am also freezing enemies, actually has the potential of being kind of good. So, might be something to try out a little bit later on. Potentially. I don't know. How's the katana run? Already done? I mean, I did a katana run for the alpha of this update, so I was kind of thinking maybe I should wait until it's out or, you know, a little bit better balance or something before jumping back in to try it again, but I don't know. We'll see. Certainly, I really don't want that to be the episode that people know as the katana run episode. Once again, where I do bad Cockney British accents and everything, but, you know, it is what it is. Haven't visited YouTube in a while? Ah, you should. I just finished up Omicron. That game's fun. Terrible, but at least terrible in a fun way. Unlike a game like The Messenger, which I'm going to have to play eventually, and that's going to suck. Oh, that game sucks. But I'll deal with that when I get it. I mean, as of right now, I got to go play a flashback, which, while interesting, I don't know. It's a little bit difficult to play, and that's kind of why I've been putting it off right now. Oh, yeah, so what do we got here? Ripper, I suppose, would probably be the best here if I was going to be going tactics. Oh. Well, let's see. Elite Rampagers have been taking my money every time I encounter them. Well, at least I can slow them down with the ice bow. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, not really my favorite way to go about doing this. Of course, survival might just not be as good in this update. Who knows? One of those things that you can never really tell until it's too late. And you did like 3 runs over the course of an hour. As you do. Now, obviously what I'm going to be looking for, though, is causes enemies to bleed after being frozen. Because that's going to be the thing to get. Still love an intro from Omicron. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like there are actual David Bowie songs in there, and they're quite good. But, you know, the rest of the game is not. Like, what can I even say? I said before that it's like I kind of like the game to a certain extent, but it's just David Cage's whole the whole thing about David Cage kind of, you know, really prevents me from even being kind of like, well, I liked it, even though it was sort of weird and messy. If Cage never made anything else and wasn't kind of a shit, it's like I think I would be so much more favorable to that game. Bruh. Come on. Even though I do think that the ending is just atrocious, of course. I mean, when Matabakus came up and we were just losing our collective shits at that, I was just like, hey, I'm now going to explain why I was in the game. Oh my god. Oh man, Omicron is a trip. It's not a good game. Not a good game, but at least it is definitely a fun B game. I'll say that. Oh boy. Here it comes. Oh, yeah, and of course. Come on. The cage hole. You don't get put in a cage, you get it put in an oubliette, which is also a hole. Well, at least this gives me a lot of opportunity to heal up now, eh? Okay. Can I recommend the game? You can, but I think it's currently like 1 million channel points to do so because I have like 50 games that I'm going through, so either way, it's going to be quite a while till I can get into that. I am slowly... that's not even what I want to do. I'm slowly but surely working my way through it, but it is, of course, taking a while, especially with games like Tower Climb, which I haven't even had an update video in 2 weeks because I'm making that little progress. Oh, boy. It's rough. It is a hard game. I also kind of like it, but it is also, like, really hard. Still have yet to even get past Zardaland. Okay, one shot? I already played one shot. So, I'm kind of be like a disqualified on that grounds. I haven't even just played one shot. I played one shot twice for the channel. And no, I don't mean the different endings. I mean, I did a old version of it a long, long time ago, and then I did a new version of it plus the Solstice ending. Which, well, I mean... Oh, come on now. Won't get too far into it, but I gotta say, not a huge fan of the Solstice ending. I feel like that sort of soured the experience a little bit, with how just absolutely hopeless it was. Now, I do know that was entirely the point of... that was entirely part of the storytelling and everything, but, you know, it's also like, man... What a depressing game. I know, an RPG Maker game? An RPG Maker game being depressing despite having a cute exterior? What? What? Who could have seen this coming? But, you know, hey, happened anyway. The whole game was kind of hopeless. Yeah, but I mean, you didn't really get, like, the hopelessness... Actually, no, it's like the whole game was all about hope. But then it's like you find... But then, you know, Solstice ending is all like, there is no hope. There was never any hope. Except for Nico himself. But, you know. Oh, come on. There's a sort of feeling like, no. Oh, man. Wow, that's the level of his godly loot, that life seal. Yeah, right. Oh, boy. I mean, I can get past Area 3. It's just, you know, it's hard. One shot 2, the second shot. I think that's what I called it, right? It's called like second shot. But yeah, so one shot was a disappointment. Anyway. Enemies recover from stuns really fast on high melees. Oh, is that how that works? Okay. Well, I was kind of wondering if there was something else there. So basically, I got to get used to it. The whole different like timing of not only just enemy attacks, but also like breaches. Oh boy, that's gonna be an entire thing by itself. Also, it feels like they get like huge like health buffs or something. Because God, it's just taking me a while to kill enemies there. It's a game, Lula the Sexy Vampire, pretty good economic game, and the topic is hilarious. I'll be the judge of that. What's the topic? I will judge your game harshly, but not fair. In fact, incredibly unfairly. Don't you beat 5 Vossel like 50 times? More than that. Has anyone played Inside? Yeah, we're going to stream that at one point in time, me and the second guy, but he ended up not wanting to do the stream at that time, so we just kind of played it on our own. That's good. You building your porn empire. Oh, man, I never heard that one before. Does the heart still purge malaise? No, I don't think. I mean, it seems like some of the stuff that should be, like, affecting malaise is not right now. So, I don't know. Second guy. Yeah, the second guy, whose name is Second Guy. Have I ever referred... I mean, I've referred to him as other stuff in the past, but as of right now, his official name is Second Guy. What do you think of Inside? It's good. It was a very good game. I think everybody was kind of like pretty well aware of that back in the day and everything. Even though I kind of already knew what the spoiler was about the game even before going into it. Still a lot of fun. Good little tight puzzle game. Okay. It's nothing but David Cage kissing Jenna. Because you know he wanted to. God, the end of that game where Jenna's just like, and I always loved you, Nomad Soul. Oh. Oh, she did nothing in the game except congratulate you after you had a successful mission. Okay, then. Man, I do not think it is worth fighting enemies in this mode. Straight up. Take it this is a new costume? Yep, new update. It's like I've been trying to fight stuff, but it's just like, man. It ain't worth it. Give me this, though. Do a colorless run? No. Smoke break? You know I've never smoked before. And I never planned to... Really? That was the one you wanted to punch, not the elite? Anyway. Now, just gotta remember, never, ever, when you're getting chased by a bunch of enemies, want to climb down a chain. That's the sort of thing that will get you killed more than anything else. Yeah, I'll take it. All right. In the meantime, let's go. It's called the reverse burglar. It's very true, though. People don't really go talk that. Go hit the vape. I have never vaped before either. That's even worse than smoking. Because it's smoking, but you're also pretentious. Oh, come on. Stop fighting enemies. No point. All right. And in the meantime... Actually, you know what? I will go take that. I think that's probably better than the infantry bow anyway. Go rip a fat one. You know, first off, marijuana is not illegal in the country or the state that I'm currently in. So that definitely is not going to be happening. All the cool kids are doing it, or are you too boomers to do it? Even when I was a kid, I never did that. I have never, ever had marijuana ever in my entire lifetime ever. Ever. It's one of the many things that everybody else does that I don't. Come on, girls will think you're so hot. Okay, what sort of girl is going to look at somebody that's smoking, that's ripping some fat cotton and be like, oh man, he's so cool. He's such a baby, ooh woo. Yeah, that's why I'm your little pog. I'm your widow daddy pog champ. Ooh woo. A stupid girl? Well, I mean, come on. No, you're not, aren't I? Want you to look me dead in the eyes and say that I'm not. Actually, alchemical carbine with the amount of, I also get extra damage on poison from the ice bow. Yeah, I can work with this. Might be okay. Sort of good stuff. Scientific studies did prove the cannabis does affect developing brain in negative ways. Well, my brain is not developing. It is entirely cohesively formed at this point in time and immovable. What's the best thing to do? Well, ice bow? Sure. You know what? I think that can work. You're not a POV champ. Oh. I just want you to look at me with a different point of view, though. First time I got high was from an edible. Yeah. Did you say that these edibles ain't shit? These edibles ain't shit. There we go. Because that was a fun meme. Anyway. Well, I said that I smoked weed out loud and there's a bunch of hot girls in my room. I think that you might have a hot girl infestation, and you should probably take care of those. Go call an exterminator. Don't want to alarm you. Tried weed last year, never again, but you're free to do so. My brain does not need to be relaxed. Interesting. I'm not going to use some relaxation. I can just, you know, cram down an edible down my gullet and just chill. Sounds fun. But unfortunately, it's too illegal for me. To really get the crowbar to go with the snowman. Unfortunately, I don't think that's a tactic scaling anymore, so wouldn't even really work. Quite unfortunate, but well, that's how it is. It is what it is. I was like, oh wait a second, you actually did this edible ain't shit thing? You know that is like the biggest trap when it comes to taking any sort of drugs. It doesn't seem to be working. Time to take 2 more. And then you're streaming while high on sleeping pills, and you don't know what you're talking about. And you're some sort of big titty dragon. It's weird. 30 minutes later, it was like I was hit by a truck and it was a symphony. Yep, that sounds about right. Come on. Okay, come on. Like I said, Rush, I think, is probably the best thing. Just got a moving pictures album, this thing. Especially with 2 times damage, of course. Do I have I think I might have Super Mario mode. Hey, nice. He's very good at dodging my shots here. Kind of impressed. There we are. Okay, man. They're playing video game music and it was a trip. Was it orchestral video game music, or were they orchestral composition, like arrangements of video game music? Because either of those would be pretty good. I was sitting down time and I kept falling forward. Yeah, no, that's also totally normal. Well, normal. You know what I mean. Anyway. Just smoke until you feel like you're melting, or smoke until you are melting. I don't even know what's real anymore. Doc, the only way to get big titty planes is to smoke? Well, I mean, or... I don't have an end to that statement. Anyway. Why is Malaise increasing? New update. It's actually called the Malaise update, where they've added quite a few different change-ups, including that. It's an adjustment, especially because Malaise has also been reworked a lot. It's no longer just, well, you take a lot of extra. I mean, you just die when you get to 10 points, or, well, go down to 10% health, as it were. So, like, now it's a whole host of different things, like enemies get attacking faster and breaking out of stuns quicker. Oh, it's not great. Now I would like to be in survival. Ain't happening, though. Well, anyway, at least I'm feeling significantly more confident in the general level of this run right now. We'll take a double crossbow matic if I do happen to get the stuff for it. Game got hard to rip. Yep. This game ripped one fat cloud, one fat mass of cotton, and got super hard. Oh, God. That's the thing that killed me. Well, one of the previous times. I guess it wasn't even last time, now was it? Oh, well, it's going better, though. Doc knows so many weed memes without getting high. All right, so here's where I got to admit that it's like, I remember, like, when I was back in high school and everything, I actually did a lot of reading up on, like, marijuana and everything, because I was just interested in it as a concept, even though I never ended up doing it myself, because I'm a fucking nerd. Look at this Poindexter. Oh, I don't want to do weed, I just want to read about it. Except that's actually, unironically, what happened. So, there you go. Anyway. I feel like I got the experience to do at least like halfway decent on it. If I did actually manage to get high myself. Should I get high for the first time on a stream? I think during the... God, I want to say it was Code Vein. I said that if the state I'm in right now, Wisconsin, ever does legalize marijuana, I will legalize that sweet Mary Jane, that kind herb, the chronic, everything that you would like to call it. I would... no. I will get high on stream and forget how to read an analog clock. All the references to other streamers today, apparently. Collect them all. I fucking love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg's The Chronic. I mean, I guess it's really just Dr. Dre, but Snoop Dogg was a big player in it. I feel like he deserves second billing. Let Doc stay in my Cali basement. There's no way. That is like most of the way across the country. You think I got the time to go do... I actually got like 50 hours of vacation time that I have yet to use this year. So, I guess I could. At least have someone you know who's experienced with that shit near you. I don't know anybody that's experienced with that. I barely know anybody. At all. Hey, nice. Look at that. All right, it was already worth going in here. Definitely get high with girls for the first time. Yeah, let me go find some. Let me go to the girl store and pick a couple up. Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to take acceptance. Let's just keep this simple for right now. Oh, man. Reading about weed is the most dark thing I've ever heard of. Well, I mean, I read about a lot of stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. But unfortunately, needless to say, not really. Wait. Oh, man, really? Huh, that's a weird glitch. Hey, check that out. One of them's stack scaling, one of them's survival scaling. Well, anyway, tactic scythe. That would be something, but it's just like, yeah, no, of course not. It doesn't even work. We just saw it doesn't even work. Oh, I still have 2 times damage taken on the... I mean, I guess it's not terrible. That is quite a bit of damage, but, you know. Okay. Okay. And a little bit of cheese stuff. Double the cheese stuff. Double cheesed in goodness. Okay, that'll work. We should be able to continue on from here. Right, and there it leads. Oh, new malaise. There's a bundle of surprises around every corner, aren't you? There we are. Yeah! Motion twin, you hack frauds. Although, if I'm being real with you, I probably am going to be switching. Oh, yeah, acceptance. I forgot. Alright, okay, I can figure this one out pretty quickly. I don't know why it still does that. Especially because it doesn't tell you about that, which is the thing that I kind of forgot. They took that out of the description for some reason. What does acceptance do? Reduce the amount of numbers required to kill the thing. Except it also apparently increases your curse when you eat food. Which it doesn't. It no longer says it does that, but it do. But it do. Which I got confused about that last time as well. Whoa, dude. Take a walk on the wild side. Okay. Yeah. Anyone who's cool hates blue cheese? I like blue cheese. It's just good and tangy. Of course, I like all cheeses because I live in Wisconsin, and like I said, I've described myself as being hyper lactose tolerant. Can't get enough of that cheesy stuff. Can't get enough of that vitamin cheese. God. Ugh. That sugar crisp. All right, we good now? Ugh. And there we are. Something else here. Like I said, I'd like to get rid of the 2 times damage. I feel like that's a bit excessive right now. I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken Crow's Wings. That would have been good. It would have actually been quite good. Well, I could also just take you. Bad decisions. Nah, don't worry, it's fine. 2 times, need 4 times, Doc. Yeah, of course. Now, what am I doing not having 4 times damage right now? Everybody get up into the turret zone. Get in the zone, the turret zone. I'm gonna have a lot of fun here today. In turret zone. Partying with these turrets. Get over here. That was Exhausted Scorpion. Hope you enjoyed. Good. Wisconsin doesn't even exist. How can you live there? Ah, fine, you got me. I'm actually in West Michigan. Oh, God, please don't turn this thing into a freaking elite. Okay. Jeez. Well, sucky, but it's going okay, all things considered. Could be worse. Ugh. No yeeting in here, that's illegal. Unfortunately, we are playing Dead Cells, where yeeting is not only the law of the land, but also the... No, I said the wrong thing first. Ah, damn it. Roll it back. It's not only the... Ah, it's gone. All right, everybody out of here. The stream's shutting down. I said the thing wrong. Was that manly moan I just heard? That was me practicing my Donkey Kong moans again. Oh. 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 Ooh, banana. You nailed it the first time. Ah, damn it. This is your fault. Oh well. Is Omicron done? Omicron is super done. Don't even worry about it. I mean, that was pretty conclusive. And besides, trust me, there's nowhere else for Omicron to go. Well, good run. Thanks. I think I've been doing a good job. Ugly bastard gorilla. No, I'm just a big chubby white guy. Hey, why didn't I get that last time? No, I'm just a big chubby white guy with like dark brown hair and big bushy eyebrows. Basically, I look like the sort of person that you would you know, find in like a cabin in the woods, tell him, hey, you should go be a streamer, and then I'd be like, a streamer? I got so many good things to talk about on the internet. And that's when my eyes would look in different directions like a chameleon. So I guess kind of ugly bastard. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say it's not entirely what you're looking for. Yeah. Anyway, crowsfoot. What does the blue cheese taste like? It is a very sharp cheese. Has an extreme flavor to it because it has like a living fungal colonies in it. All right, now we're back into YouTube mode. Complete 180 for this run. Decide to go tactics this time because survival, I'm going to be real with you, not really working out. And besides, I've already used 2 potion charges up to this point, so I don't really think I need to say much of anything else regarding how difficult this latest patch has been. It is, as always, just a matter of getting used to it. Just got to get used to it. But until that point, I think taking out the most powerful weapons that I can, i.e. the Alchemic Carbine, is going to do me a lot of good, and certainly has been doing me a lot of good here. Big area of effect, damage even when I'm not around, very passive. No, it's a lot of good stuff here, and I think it's exactly what the Doctor me ordered for this run in particular. I gotta say, unfortunately, I don't think... I don't want to say it, but I don't think the ice bow's that good. I would rather have a shield most of the time, if I'm gonna be totally real with you. And even then, I feel like I can probably get some better stuff for a secondary item when it comes to tactics anyway. Come on now. 5-cell mode. These enemies get pretty tanky and pretty difficult to deal with. Oh well. If I even find a piece of food right now, I should be looking at least somewhat okay. Come on now. Oh. It is rough. It is rough. I don't think anybody's going to deny. However, it's just unfortunate that I don't have like all the cool backpack stuff that I want right now. That was close. Very nice. Hey, me. Okay, now Doc, get good. I'm trying so hard. You don't even know the extent to which the hardness is getting to get good. What am I even saying right now? This is nothing. Okay. What is that legendary item, by the way? I can't even see. Oil grenade? I mean, with the right items, I could probably get some. Yeah, I don't want to take some of this 2 times damage. Not again. Not after last time. What did they add to the backpack? I mean, I gotta go unlock it now. They also apparently made it so that the mutations have like a 5-second proc time in between being used, which is a big difference maker compared to how it was before. Needless to say. Unfortunate, but hey, it's just how it goes sometimes. Can't say I didn't really see it coming considering how overpowered I think we saw some parts of it could be. As far as I know, they haven't changed the cursed sword thing yet, and that's a lot of extra damage, especially late game, as we've seen. Oh, great. Here come the elites. And that said, yeah. Man, I hate this, but what are you gonna do? This is where I'm talking about that whole like passive damage and everything coming in here. I can also get extra damage on, like, poison targets. That would be double plus good. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to be coming up anytime soon. I love mozzarella sticks. Me too. They're good. Of course, like fried cheese stuffs. I mean, you know, I've talked about this before, but it's like, I'm living in Wisconsin. We have, like, a fairly common, I guess, largely local, but I suppose I've been making national strides as of late, Culver's. And, like, their big thing is fries get replaced with the fried cheese curds. I mean, their big thing. I guess it's just one thing. I suppose they're not always replaced, but you should get them replaced if you're going there. We're like one step away from poutine, and yet we don't have them. We still don't have that here. I don't know what the deal is. Like, where's my poutine? Already. Just like, it would be so easy. We already got the cheese curds. They're all over the place. I can go and get like a bag of cheese curds right now, and maybe I will later. But, you know. I don't have, like, brown sauce and fries, especially fresh fries. They'll combine those things into. Gotta go to Russia for that? Wait, what? Russia for what? Oh, some other types of cheeses. Okay, why is the stream talking about chess? You know. You know. Totally normal things to speak of here. Oh, God, I should, like, try going for potion charges at this point. Oh, this is going to be sort of a short episode again, unfortunately, but that's what happened. I mean, big sweeping changes. Big sweeping changes mean maybe some truncated runs here and there. Unfortunately. Oh, Ches, I mean. I see. Go to Russia for poutine. Oh, okay. I get it. Not laughing, but I get it. Okay, maybe that was a laugh. Is there a Russian cheese? There absolutely is. I don't know what it is, though. Isn't poutine Canadian? It is French-Canadian, from what I understand. But yes, I mean, look, I'm right next to Canada. Come on. I'm just saying. Well, I'm not right next to Canada, but the States. I don't live in the no man's land Yukon of northern Wisconsin. What do you do? Oh, that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Take that, people that live in northern Wisconsin. You're right, we do suck. Good. First step is admitting it. Russians have a lack of contribution to the cheese world. Oh, come on, there's got to be something, right? I refuse to believe that there's nothing. For some reason, yeah, like creating bacteria cultures in milk is universal to much of mankind. Then again, I suppose it's like actually not entirely true. A lot of the world is pretty lactose intolerant. So I suppose it's like it's not that common ultimately. Yeah, it's curded cheese. No. You better stop transforming right now. Put a stop to it. And I did. It was not an empty threat. Importing cheese from other countries is actually illegal in Russia, so they've been incentivized to make their own awful cheese, smuggle cheese off. Really? That can't be real. That I don't believe that. Literally incredible. Well, I suppose maybe not literally, but somebody could just give me some sort of proof right now, but I don't know. Free the cheese. Anyway, get down here, get the rest of the stuff. I already got the curse chest, so I'm feeling pretty all right. That said, I'm not feeling super confident, but I'm feeling pretty all right. Yeah. Actual run, Pog. Yeah. I want to say that it's not like that, but it is. Unfortunately. Sort of thing where you have to laud me for even for cobbling together a simple run. Pyrotechnics ain't too bad, but I don't have anything that's really doing... I do have... Oh, yeah, well, you know... Actually, I got some good synergies here. If I had, like, poison on extra targets, maybe that would be something else to take, but... I think Snowman and his good bird friend are going to be having a good run past this point. All right, and then, yeah, I can't really afford too much of anything else, which is not great, but... You can take what you can get, I suppose. The elements converge. Fire and ice. Like the prequel to Solomon's Key. Once again, references to video games that nobody's ever heard of. Frozen target, not good in this case, unfortunately. Ah, well. Let's just get on with this here. Is there cheese-flavored vodka? There's a lot of flavored. I actually genuinely like flavored good vodkas. Give me like a caramel one with choco milk, and it's like chalky milk, I mean. And it's like, that's like not a terrible drink. And a little bit stronger than your average oil grenade would have been sick with pyrotechnics. Well, the owl has already given me oil, so I don't really need it as it turns out. I'm actually doing just fine here. As you can see. Bruh. Well then. Oh boy. Well, as soon as that owl gets back... Okay, come on now. Slow down is actually kind of messing me up here. Well, once again. Once more onto the breach as I use all of my potion charges right now. As always, 5-cell tactics not working out super great. Guess I really don't need the crow's feet with the ice bow as it exists. Too bad. Malaise cleared. It clearly did not. Motion twin. I would say that you should probably fix that. Streamer bad. Hey. Hey. While true, I'm trying my best. Alright, in the meantime, yeah, it ain't looking too hot. Despite the fact that I got pyrotechnics right now. Fortunately. While true? Yes. While true, streamer equals bad. That's how you create an infinite loop. Look, I would know. I'm a doctor. All right. Now then, streamer bad, but we love him anyway. That's not... I would rather be great, but hated. Feared, but respected. You are not following my wishes. Just wondering, is it bad to have been gifted 7 emotes and 4 subs for streamers and you first on Twitch? No, that's fine. That just happens. I'd say that's cool. I mean, you just hang out in like a stream for long enough, I think that, especially like if people are feeling particularly generous, you just kind of accrue a bunch of subs over time. It ain't too bad, because you get to use your emotes too. Come on. Oh, that said, it's just like, man, only it was a little bit more auspicious of a run. Too bad, you lovable failure. I don't like this. I am not okay with this turn of events. Sheesh. Well, at least, like I said, we're really starting to pop off in terms of, like, actual damage now, though. It's working out okay. Feel like I don't deserve any of it. I mean, as the person that is currently streaming, I don't either, but I am also not going to turn it down. Yeesh. Okay. Auspicious. Australia suspicious? No, as in like fortunate, wealthy. How would I describe this? Having auspices. Good, favorable. Favorable. That's the word. That's the word I'm trying to think of. It is not a favorable outcome. It is an inauspicious one. Also, what's in Australia? Well, it is our only country that is also a continent. Good. I know words. Wait, auspices is actually a word? Yes! Like, do you not know the etymology of a lot of these sort of things? Like, you speak English, don't you? English major. Hardly. Guy who does a lot of language study, so he sees synonyms for words, like, every single day? Yes. You'll get that sort of thing nailed into your head one way or another. And suddenly are using the word extravagance on a daily basis. Let's go! Ah, thank you, Mikila Gorilla. Belmont's Whip is interesting. There's something that is attacking something up there. I don't like it. Oh boy, oh boy. At first, the south wind. Yeah, I wasn't really entirely sure what it meant. Doesn't surprise me that it's something like that, though. Origins of words and languages are a mystery sometimes. An enigma wrapped in a... Oh, come on, come up with something. Riddle. There we go. One more left. Does Doc have any hobbies? Clearly my hobby is streaming for internet and playing video game and just generally being a toxic, incredibly toxic streamer. Just incredibly toxic. Anyway. Skull fragment. Bomber said, "Hey you." Yeah, enemies do, regardless of what they are. I think the best one I've seen is the rats yelling at you when they get spawned due to malaise. That's how you can kind of tell if they're being spawned in, if they shout at you before doing that. Okay, all right. Really worried, maybe more about the kamikaze bats than anything else right now. How do you play and read chat? I mean, I just glance over a chat occasionally, read a few lines at once. But then I also, like, when I'm glancing away, I'm usually doing so at a point in time that I'm just literally, like, walking forward in a line or something. And basically, if I'm not on a tear, like, monologue-wise. For example, like, the start of the runs here, I'm usually at the point where I'm like, hey, okay, I want to focus on, like, let's explain the history of the weapon and blah, blah, blah. But then it's just like, at this point in the run, I got nothing else to say. So, basically, what we're looking at is just look over at chat all the time to try and get some sort of idea of what would be a good topic of conversation. Or Doc has a third eye. I mean, we all have our third eye. We need to be able to open them in our own ways. I'm just here to help you along the path to enlightenment. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I put all my points into gamer site so that I can look at two things at once. Certainly with how I've been playing in this run, you wouldn't really think that I have too much situational awareness. I think I do a good job with it comparatively, though. Compared to, like, other people who are streaming a lot, I think that I can, like, I got like 360 degree sight. I hate that. Thanks at least for this. Chameleon confirmed. I mean, I was just talking about that earlier, wasn't I? Yeah. pathetic only being able to look in one place at a time, even though you have 2 eyeballs. How do you even live with yourself? What if you need to catch that fly that's over on the neighboring tree? I hate that these guys will not follow me around or anything. They're just like turrets in one place firing off cannonballs at me. Okay. Well, that was a reactionary failure, not anything related to me not seeing it. I can tell you right now, I absolutely saw it, unfortunately. I'd like this, of course, but I do think, like, Double Cross, everything I have right now is just too much better. Good. Good. And, though, let's go into the clock tower. Because, again, I don't have... I'm going to be honest with you. I'll level with you guys here. I don't got too much hope for this run. I only got 1 potion charge left, and it's not looking great. However, it's all right. I mean, it's fine. It's not terrible. Could be worse. Okay. Is your eye just 1 floating orb? No, I mean, my eye is actually just a single point of light in a cloud of smoke. So it's fairly easy to look all around, as it turns out. All right, I'm instead... Yeah, like, Crow's Wing's not really doing a whole lot for me. Something like Disengagement, on the other hand, I think will. Yeah. Grab, like, Support and Tactical Retreat. Kind of fun, but I don't know if that's all that useful. Hunter's Instinct could be okay, too. Hardly ever take Parting Gift. I guess just go Gastronomy. It's been working so far It's been working pretty well this far, and it'll continue from this point. Belle Delphine voice again. I mean, this is it. Hello. What is up with the 2 times damage bombs? Sauron No, I'm more like a flying polyp. Now then. I mean, look, as soon as I regain my Phoenix form, it'll be fine. But for the time being, you just get... I hate this a lot. You just get the pile of ash. I died, by the way. Don't worry, it's cool. Biblically accurate angel, huh? Would you consider a flying polyp to be an angel? Then yes. I would not. There we are. Good. Well, at least I'm back up to 50% health. Like Henry David Thoreau, a floating transparent eyeball. I don't get that reference. Weird. Usually I get those references. You know, Sauron wasn't a giant floating eyeball, right? Like, he was sitting at the base of the tower. This is something that... Like, this is something that Tolkien talked about. That's stupid. A big floating eyeball. Oh boy. Okay. Now then. Okay. Sheesh. Cutting a little bit close. It works out well. By the way, there's a new lore room in the castle. Might want to check that out. Hey, let's try to check that out again. Because, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of hope for this run. We're gonna try our best, as you do. He wrote in Nature that when he's in the woods, he transforms into a transparent eyeball that everything passes through while he observes it all. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds... I mean, given what little I know about that guy, that sounds like something he'd write about. Okay. Which is very little, by the way. For the idea that Doc is an escaped D&D enemy. D&D enemies can be... Yeah, I'm one of the... I'm a Modron. That's why I'm just a giant floating eyeball. I'm a cube... Or not a cube. I'm a pyramid with arms and a single eyeball in the middle, and I'm holding a knife. By the way, go look up a picture of those guys. The original ones, not like the more modern ones that appear in like Planescape Torment. I love that picture. Because it's just like, oh no, that shape has a knife. Look out. That triangle's gonna stab you. Oh, it's not working out well. All right. Well, unfortunately, it looks like I am going to have to use my last potion charge here if I don't outright die right now. Real possibility. Yeah. No, I'm making reference to what I think is probably the Fiend Folio. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I didn't even get the key. I gotta go do that. All right. Let's at least make it to the castle today. Ah! Probably end up calling this one, like, messy ice bow run attempt in new alpha or something, just to couch expectations. Because it is messy. Why aren't you using Alienation Acceptance? Oh, man, I don't know. With the way that enemies have been changed up to be faster attacking and everything, it just feels like that's probably... Dealing with that many curses is going to be rough. And even then, on that point, I need to find some food in the first place to be able to curse me. And that, even with the amount that I've been getting in the run, hasn't been enough. It's unfortunate. And I'm making it work to a certain extent. I ain't dead yet, but... Yeesh. Yes. Teleport down here so I can kill you. Well, at least, you know, the ice, of course, has been pretty good at keeping enemies kind of in place and everything. It's just, oh, I don't know. I think there's better choices that you can have, especially if you're looking for the really overpowered stuff to even try and deal with modern 5-cell mode. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about usefulness of this particular item. Well... Poor streamer. Okay. Glad this is the first time I caught you live. Oh, yeah. Miss out on all these great runs that have been going on. How could you live with yourself? Well, two-handed survival weapons are good. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, though, is that I've kind of covered all of them at this point. Yeah. Pretty sure. Go back and look at the list I got here. You got this. I think Keeper... I mean, we'll see. You never want to be too sure of yourself, but big range like this works pretty well when fighting her. So I think I'll probably... Especially if I can... Yeah. Stuns from the freezing is actually working out in my favor to kind of protect me a bit. Gotta make sure my owl stays out. That'll do it. Good stuff. New update, new showcases. I mean, it's really just the one. Good animation. It's really just the one item, though. I still say that the 4th season is going to be the definitive one for the showcases. I just think that I've poured so much blood, sweat, and tear in this one. I feel like I don't want to just like be like, season 5 because we got a new update. Oh, sure, Doc will make a video of every single weapon again. This one has, I mean, I haven't done that since the 1st season. Each one of the previous ones has been unfinished, basically. Not bad, but can't really say it's something I want. Season 4, though, baby. That's the complete one. That's the one where it all comes together. The ultimate experience. Even if it's sometimes a little bit messy. Even Scythe with nerfs is still pretty good with kill rhythm. Really? Yeah, I was wondering if that was actually going to work with that, because I remember when I first saw it, I was like, well, that would be the weapon you'd want to use it with, right? But it just felt like, you know, maybe Motion Twin did, you know, thought the same thing and kind of prevented that interaction. But I guess, no, it does work, huh? Something to think about. Something to think about. Well, in the meantime, we're at least looking for that new sweet lore. Sick lore, dog. Yeah, almost got me. Stunning, unfortunately, ain't going to work too well against these guys. The spinning prevents them from being hit by projectiles, and the shield that the Royal Guards come up with, same thing. Kinda rough. Kinda rough. That said, it's going okay right now. Just kind of got to work my way through here, taking on enemies one at a time. Got low enough malaise that I can hang out here for a little bit, no problem. This, however, definitely don't want to hang out with. All right. Oh yeah, there is the new DLC. You gotta remember, I got the Fatal Falls coming out here. Still have not watched a trailer for it, so don't really know what to expect. But I'm sure I'll be only too acquainted with it soon enough. How late am I? This is whatever happens in this run. This is the last run, and as you can see, I'm no potion charges, so it ain't looking too hot or cold. It ain't looking cool here. Whatever sort of punnery that you want to make, given the current build that I'm using. We'll see though. You never know. Maybe the miracle could happen. No, the miracle never happened. I just said maybe take on these guys one at a time, but it's working out okay. Like Mother Gunship? I have not. Seemed interesting. That was by the Tower of Guns guys, right? So, like, I got some goodwill for it, but yeah, I haven't played it myself. It doesn't look hot using the ice bow. Yeah, I know. I realized that after I said it. Okay, here's where the ice bow is really starting to get some good usage there, hitting the Guardian Knight immediately. Yeesh. Also, new Undermine stuff. I really gotta go back to. I gotta go back to Undermine. I gotta go finish Hades, all that sort of stuff. But you know, I mean, if you've been around the streams, you know, look, Hades is a good game. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of the same opinion that I have on Ori when I played that. Where I'm just like, this is a good game, but I'm just like, I don't know. You know, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I started the series. I'm going to finish it. Don't worry, Doc. Kakoi. Okay, thank you. Never see it coming. No boy. Yeah. Oh. Now, I don't even know if I want to go for 3 keys here. I already feel like I'm on the razor's edge just trying this. But then again, maybe I want to get as many stats as possible. Somebody realized what I was doing there. Stupid bits. Ooh, frontline shield. Of course, not going to be useful here, but still. Yeah. Make sure you have a supercomputer if you're playing Mother Gunship. Yeah. I hate when that sort of thing happens, but it's like it might be. I still got so many games I'm working my way through. There's no way that I'm going to be starting up anything like super new anytime soon here. Well, that's not on the list, basically, is what I'm saying. Take him down. Didn't take him down fast enough. Those Royal Guards are very, very impenetrable when they go up that shield. Well, they're very impenetrable to range. I love Hades, but it's definitely only for the extremely horny. You'd think I'd like it more then. I mean, I do like it. I like the game. It's just, you know, I'll still finish it. Just, Anyway, let's Speaking of Hades and Dead Cells Discord, we're talking about Hades, then somebody added the whole server of 14,000 people. Why is that even allowed? Why is that even like something that's still enabled? Oh boy. All right. I guess at this rate I might have to just go for all 3 keys anyway. Yeah. Unless... Oh, is this the lore room? What do we got? Is that a Buster Sword? Interesting. Yes, those two never got along very much. Okay, so I'm thinking that was probably... Okay, shut up. And the collector in the background with knives. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so I guess that's the reference that they were talking about with the human flesh being the last feast that was served up at the castle. All right, all right. Needless to say, I think yet again a fairly obvious new origin for the Malays, if you're still looking into that. I had my suspicions before. I mentioned that anytime I was doing any sort of speculation about the Malays, but it's just like, you know, in the same way that you can get terrible diseases from like eating brains and the like, eating human flesh is also a good way to that set up as well. The excesses of the rich. Scroll fragment. Oh, I'll have to go back and get that. But hey, I did get 60 here. It's not a common occurrence in the castle, certainly. But then again, it's like, God, how this has been going. Could I even afford to do anything less? That does go to show you, though, that it's like, all I need to do is I just gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to it. Ah! So close. 32. Let's go. Good damage. Good synergies. I think we're looking pretty all right here. I'm not even going to explore the rest of the castle. I'm just going to go. Yeah, a speedrunner roll for some reason was allowed to do that. Still, I would think. Oh, 2 times damage, Hokuto's bow. Probably not for the DPS, though, unfortunately. Not that I'm going to be using it anyway, of course, but you know how it is. Tempting thing to take at any run, almost. When I saw the room, it was all blank text. That would have been funny, but I'm glad that we at least got like a little bit of extra lore there. The idea that the Hand of the King has been subsisting probably off of eating zombies is kind of wacky, though. Potentially. 2 times damage, Mushroom Boy. Nah, I don't think anything here is worth taking. Let's go. What if we kiss and we were both in Wisconsin? What? Why did I read that? What does it even mean? I mean, well, like, what if we kissed, though? It'd be hilarious, though, right? I mean, unless, you know, you're into it. Remember Ice and Hokuto's bow build? I don't remember that in particular. I can see how it would work. You do get bleed. And also the freeze and slow. There's good stuff there. All right, get the slow down there. Slow down there. Ah, I knew it was going to happen too. Ugh. Oof, oh, this ain't looking too hot, as I was saying. Weird hitboxes yet again. Weird hitboxes yet again. But yeah, that should do that for that episode. Still a roughin'. A roughin' tumbler. I do not know why that guy has such a weird hitbox, but he just do. You melted, I know, but, like, yeah. Oh, sorry. Well, anyway, that's at least something. Just use it versus Timekeeper in version 0.7. And I remember just, like, not even being all that impressed with Hokuto's bow back in the day, but it's like, I think it was, yeah, just being told that it worked with damage over time builds really turned me around on that. I think this is another new mutation. Let's take a look. I mean, I guess I can't really see them all here. But it's like, it would be like the 3, what's this? Oh, that's what Scheme looks like now. Fair enough. Yeah, it's like we got like the 3 backpack mutations and maybe 1 more? I don't know. Maybe. Everything else, though. Yeah, everything else, I gotta go get the katana. Still gotta go get the barrel. I've been putting that off for way too long. This should also be turned off. Yeah, all right. Like Scheme, but for ranged weapons. That might actually be kind of good with the... Well, it depends. Most ranged weapons are not like the slow thing that would benefit from one really large burst damage attack. Unlike survival stuff, for example. And the occasional mutation stuff. How do you get the barrel? That is, I think it's dropped from the... what are they called? The undead workers, I think, in the distillery. Infected workers. Oh, there we go. Well, in the meantime, I am going to go get backpack now. I'll have it for the next, well, probably stream, which will be like on Saturday or something. Yeah, the guys who throw barrels, not the guys who are barrels. Those guys drop the Tesla turret. But, yep, I'm gonna go get this one all ready to go, basically. Not the barrel guys. Barrel guys drop the Tesla turret, and I don't think they drop both. You can actually get it very easily with melee spawning. So you can do that. I was wondering about that sort of thing. If those guys were, like, counted as summoned enemies that can't drop blueprints, but I guess I can. No, streamer needs backpack. Fine, we'll go do the backpack real quick. This will only take like a couple minutes, by the way. Wait for the prisoner's quarters infected worker right now. I mean, I guess I could, but Gonna miss you, streamer. Oh, I do want to make sure that I throw a deck down to 4 boss cell mode because I kind of need that. I'm gonna miss you. I'll be back soon enough. I'm just probably going to be playing a lot more Graveyard Keeper. Thorny, eh? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what he drops, too. Okay, and let's check out the revamped Scythe Law, since I'm curious. Yeah, it is faster. Can't really say too much on the point of it being weaker, though. Yeah, okay. Well, if it can't take out a rat in one hit, it is weaker. Absolutely. I think that's no question on that point. Unfortunate. There we are. Stunning's still working pretty well. 50% faster looks like. I mean, I could not possibly give you the exact counts, but I'm not going to say that sounds wrong. Here we are. Abuse the whole dropping down from areas. God, Scythe Claw's still a real treat to use. It's just unfortunate that so many of the showcase runs I've been doing kind of preclude using it. What a good weapon. Ice armor also is just very silly when you're a snowman. I mean, in some ways it kind of makes more sense, but still. Not a good weapon. Anyway, I preferred it slow. I would probably prefer the original one. I love that big burst damage. I love that big, beautiful burst damage. BBBD. But, you know, gotta... Thorny drops the katana, if that's what you're thinking. You know it's not. Don't you cap on me. He's staying? Look, we're going to be done real soon. I don't think that this backpack is going to require too much insofar as I got to go grind out a whole lot of cells. Ice Armor Showcase? I mean, I already did Ice Armor Showcase when it was first introduced a year ago. I know. But still, it's like, I think, I don't know. Could be something to at least like try using a little bit more. Still feel like I don't really want to update a whole lot of the runs unless they're really, really different. And that means that I probably will have to go and do repeater crossbow again, but you know, we'll get to that eventually. Dealt with when the time comes. In due time, my friend, in due time. Very nice. Bah. Can't wait for the Bad Scene DLC. I mean, I'm definitely going to have to take a day off for that one again. Certainly with the way that Scythe Claw episode went. Well, yeah, I'm not... Look. It was a big episode. All right. Sacados. And thank you again, Van Crotus. What are the Christmas streams? I got no idea. Oh, yeah, the claws do have... Oh, yeah, two-handed weapons do have 2 different sets of affixes now. That's something to think about. Yeah, why do they call it oven when you in the cold food and out hot heat the food? That's a good question. Frankly, I don't know. Also, you misspelled it. Well, this is, again, a good start here. So, happy about that. Good weapons all over the place. It's nice. Also, healing with the explosive crossbow just is absurd. This is not the sort of thing you would expect to have lifesteal on it. And there we are. And there we are again. And again. And yeah. Why are the runs... I think I am, like, actually in the course of this stream getting better at dealing with the new update. It's kind of absurd how little time that took. Should have just did a couple practice runs off stream. Clearly. Oh, well. I mean, you never know how long it's going to take, baby. Okay. Still got to adjust for those guys, though. Snowman, a computer exclusive skin. I think for right now it's just PC because, you know, haven't quite had the... No, it'll take a while for the updates. Oh, yeah, it is only on 4-cell. That is true. That is true. You gotta remember that. Still, though... give me the Rhythm and Bazooki. And just like a lot of really high-quality, nice weapons right now. I didn't take the hook. Card or hook hand. Explosive crossbow got recolored. Yeah, we were actually talking about that at the start of the stream. I always thought that the explosive crossbow looked pretty silly, to be honest. So I'm not going to say that I hate it, because I don't. Is 4 boss cell actually easier? It doesn't seem like it. Hard to say. In general, I think that 4 and 5 boss cell pretty much the same, but I honestly don't know. Maybe there are some specific differences that I can't really say one way or another. Good jump there. Anyway. Let's take a look. Anyway, should be able to at least get the... not even going to be too difficult to get the backpack like just right after this. Enemies have less health. I mean, certainly it feels like it. This feels more like what I'm used to in terms of stuff. But I suppose we're not really up on melees too much yet. They are. Just like this is just like turning into a weird showcase of like all my favorite survival weapons right now, isn't it? Like, look at how good that was. 2-shot and an elite there. It's very, very high quality things when it comes to survival, and yet it did not show up at all when I was doing the run. Anyway. In the meantime, sometimes it just be that way. That said, I did get to the Hand of the King, so at least I did accomplish that checklist, if nothing else. Yeah, it should be good. All right. Whoa, it looks so cool. I mean, wait, what is that weapon for your X button? Rhythm of Bazooki, explosive crossbow. I don't know actually like which one you're talking about. There's so many opportunities. There's so many things that you could choose. Sacados. There we go. Explosive crossbow? Yeah. And one of them is just, you know, slam the explosive crossbow against the ground, causing it to explode. All right. That's enough of that. All right. Probably gonna be doing another stream like Saturday or something, and maybe doing the Pan and Santa Claus outfit if I can figure out how to unlock that. We'll see.